students, in this session I am going to explain about laws of radioactivity. Under this title I am going to explain about first laws of radioactivity. It is the exponential decay law. Do you know what is radioactivity? Radioactivity, it is a property of the some elements like uranium or isotope such as carbon 14 of emitting such energetic particles like alpha particle, or we can say it's a structure of an helium atom, or beta particles like electrons by disintegrating their atomic nuclei. This is the meaning of the radioactivity. Now for the radioactive element, let us think about the any heavy nuclei whose atomic number is more than 82. Let us example uranium 92, that is the heavy element, is spontaneously emitting alpha particle or beta particle, or say we can electrons. So number of nuclei originally present, we can say it's a parent nuclei. So let capital N be the number of atoms present in any sample of radioactive elements. So number of nuclei originally present, it is denoted by capital N. After disintegrations of the nuclei, the number of nuclei, that is we can say it's a new nuclei or daughter nuclei, it is suppose N0 at a certain interval of time, suppose t equal to t. So according to the law of radioactivity, dN by dt is directly proportional to capital N. D by dt, it is a mathematical process, you can say differentiation, but for physics point of view, it is a disintegrations of the capital N, number of parent nuclei originally present, which is directly proportional to the capital N, that is the number of parent nuclei. If we remove this proportionality constant, we have to add that constant. It is denoted by lambda, but look here, it is given by minus lambda. This negative sign, it indicates the number of nuclei decreases as time is going on. That's why it's a minus sign. Minus sign indicates the decreasing in number of parent nuclei. Next, by keeping capital N in the denominator, we will get dN by capital N equal to minus lambda t, minus lambda into dt. Next, the equation of this disintegration form, in order to change in normal form, we can say we have to integrate that form. This integration, it is given by dN by N from N0 to N. N0 is the lower limit, N is the upper limit, equal to minus lambda L, minus lambda by taking outside of the integration, because it's a constant. It is known as decay constant. Now by integrating this term, integrating 1 upon n, you know that integration of 1 upon n, it is log n, and integration of 1, inside the integration, look here, here it is 1 into dt. So integration of 1 with respect to t, it is t. So here the limits from 0 to t, by substituting all the values in this given equation, we get ln n, that is the integration of 1 upon n from n0 to n, equal to minus lambda, integration of 1 is t plus c, here c is constant. Next, by utilizing laws of logarithm, it is ln n minus ln n0 equal to minus lambda t plus c, or we can say that again utilizing another law of logarithm, it is ln n upon n0 minus lambda t plus c. Say this is equation number 1. Now our goal is to find out the value of this c, that is constant c. So by substituting the values of n when t equal to 0, At that time, number of original nuclei or parent nuclei present, it is given by n equal to n0. By putting this condition in previous equation number 1, we get ln n0 by n0 by putting n equal to n0 equal to minus lambda into 0 by putting t, when t we get the value of constant c. Now n0 by n0, that is 1, so ln1 equal to 0 plus c. ln1 it gives the 0 value, so finally we get the values of constant c, it is 0. Now putting this value c equal to 0 in previous equation number 1, we get ln n by n0 equal to minus lambda t. By making n by n0 as a subject to the formula, or by removing ln, the new equation is n by n0 equal to e raised to minus lambda t. Let's make capital N as a subject to the formula. The final equation is n equal to n0 e raised to minus lambda t, where lambda is decay constant. This equation is known as decay law, exponential decay law. We get the different values of on y axis. Similarly, we will get the values corresponding to the time t. Here this t is indicate the half life. Half life is nothing but it's a life of a atomic nuclei becomes original nuclei becomes half. Here we get the exponential form, it is gradually decreases, or we can say it's a exponentially decreases. So number of parent nuclei emitting from the heavy nuclei like uranium or carbon 14, the number of nuclei gradually decreases. That's why it is the in decreases form. Same way, another pattern, look here. If we compare this graph with the equation in the form of the y equal to mx plus c, which is a straight line with a negative slope. Look here, the slope is given by m equal to minus lambda, and t it is independent of the variable. This again the meaning of the radioactive element. You look here, when heavy elements or light elements when emitting alpha particles or beta particles or electrons, the number of nuclei gradually decreases and finally it is converted into the lead.